coach.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you have completed the contract. Now you have $1,500 in the pot. Are you going to bank that for your charity or leave it in there?
I'm banking it for my charity.
All right, the money goes over to Los Angeles World Hunger Events. Control goes over to Lynn. And now we spin them again and cover them up. And when they're all spinning and covered up, Lynn, this time you get to hit the button. Let's see what you get this time. Here we go. Nicknames, $200 a question. It's the letter, $300 a question. The contract is 5 questions. All right, which will it be, Lynn?
Okay, I'll go for nicknames.
Nicknames it is. Contract is worth $1,000. Here's your first. In World War II, this American general who spearheaded the liberation of France, Germany, and Austria, was nicknamed Blood and Guts. Name him. I know.
I don't know.
Time's up. I'm sorry. Control goes over to you, Harvey. Harvey, can you name him?
Patton.
Patton is correct. And you have 4 more to go in the contract. Complete the contract and you win the whole match, Harvey. Here's your next one. This legendary figure of the American frontier was born John Chapman, but was given this famous nickname because he planted fruit trees on his travels across the United States. What was his famous nickname?
Oh, no idea.
No idea?
No.
Think about it. Time's up. Control goes to you, Lynn. Lynn, what was his famous nickname?
Can you repeat it very quickly?
Sure. Legendary figure of American frontier named John Chapman was given this famous nickname because he planted fruit trees on his travels across the United States. What was his nickname?
Old Pomegranate.
Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed. Control goes back over to you, Harvey. Still 4 left in the contract.
Whoa. Wow.
Name the war in which a patriotic woman named Mary McCauley earned the nickname Molly Pitcher.
Name the war?
The war.
The Spanish-American War.
Ooh, not correct. Control to you, Lynn. Should know it. What
American
war?
Civil War.
No, the Revolutionary War. The
Well,
Revolutionary
who
War.
cares, Jim, for crying out
Why, we're not very good
We
at
may
this,
never
are we?
end this. Over to you,
We're not
Harvey.
too good
at
4 to
this.
go. A notorious gangster of the Roaring '20s named Charles Floyd had a rather unusual 2-word nickname. What was it?
Machine gun.
No, not correct. Control goes over to you, Lynn.
Charles Floyd.
Floyd, his last name.
I don't know. This is silly.
Oh, I got it.
Too late.
Too late, too late. And I don't have it either.
Pretty boy,
know
Floyd.
anything. This is
Harvey,
so
come up, please. You got. We still have 4
We're
to
not
go.
very well here, you know.
All right.
All right, let's go again.
Shape up,
Nickname. This
Harvey.
jazz great was born with the name Julian, but jazz fans nicknamed him Cannonball. Give me Cannonball's real last name.
Adderley.
There you go. 3 to go.
How did we go?
Here's your next one. New York Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia was nicknamed the Little Flower. Politician Stephen Douglas was called the Little Giant. What was Napoleon's little nickname?
The Little Giant. Little...
No, I'm sorry. I have to
Oh, I
accept
got
that. The control goes over to you, Lynn. Lynn, what was Napoleon's little nickname?
Little. I don't know.
The Little
Little
Corporal.
Corporal.
The Little
Oh.
Corporal. We'll complete and come back and see what happens in just a moment. Don't go away. Well, we've run out of time, but what a match we have going here. Tomorrow we're going to get back here and finish this category, nicknames. I know we'll finish it. We got a half hour to do it. There are 3 more questions still remaining. Lynn, you've made $400 for your charity already, and Harvey, you've got a bunch plus the $2,400 in the first game. You have $1,500 more and a chance to make a whole lot more, too. Join us tomorrow on Celebrity Bullseye. Lynn Redgrave on Harvey Korman. Go to it again. Jim Lang saying, I hope everything you're going for hits the bullseye. Bye.
In a time of uncertainty, laughter has disappeared, money is scarce, and dreams are meaningless. But there's one place where laughter is abundant, money is everywhere, and dreams do come true. That place, National Lampoon's Funny Money.
That was hysterical.
Sure, we might be laying it on a bit thick, but if we touch one life, then maybe it was worth it. National Lampoon's Funny Money, weekends at 11 p.m. Eastern and Pacific. More questions.
What band did Paul McCartney form after the Beatles broke up?
More answers.
B. Garth Brooks.
D. Baboon. A. Lawyer.
More contestants. More winners. More Regis.
Is that your final answer?
GSN gives you more millions on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with Regis Philbin. Every night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
Let's play.
Celebrity Bullseye is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production. During the upcoming weeks, these are some of the celebrities who will be playing Bullseye for their favorite charities. F. Lee Bailey, Rita Moreno, Rosie Greer, Greg Morris, Max Gale, Doug Davidson, Roxy Roker, Donna Pascal, Richard Klein, Rue McClanahan, Patrick Wayne, and Diane Ladd. They'll be playing the game of strategy, daring, and luck. They'll be playing Celebrity Bullseye. Now, here's your host, Jim Lang.
Good luck. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're marvelous, and welcome once again to the new Celebrity Bullseye, the show where the celebrities will be playing against each other and all the money going to their favorite charity. And Charlie, would you please introduce today's two stars?
One of the nation's foremost trial attorneys whose clients have ranged from Dr. Sam Shepard to Patricia Hearst, author of 3 bestsellers with winnings totaling $11,500, meet F. Lee Bailey. And his opponent, host of the popular Monte Carlo show, son of the legendary John Wayne, meet film and television star Patrick Wayne.
Welcome, gentlemen, once again to Celebrity Bullseye. F. Lee Bailey, you have been doing sensational. You've won $11,500 for your favorite charity. Before we get into the charity, I know that you, of course, are a trial attorney. You've written books. You fly your own plane. But somebody just told me that you also find time to do lectures. Is that true?
I have 20 this month and 20 next month, mostly all in different cities.
And who do you talk to generally? Who's the audience?
Universities, law schools, bar associations, conventions, and civic groups.
Well, that does keep you. No wonder you fly your own plane. You could hardly book the schedule to get into all these. Well, you have $11,500, and your charity is FAIR. Would you explain that to us? What does that stand for?
Yes, it's a foundation created by B.B. King and myself for recreation for prison inmates, where the atmosphere is usually very dreary and very tense. We try and loosen it up a bit.
Well, we've got a little money for them, and a little more coming up. And Patrick, I know you did the Monte Carlo show. That was, I guess, in the past. You're not still doing that anymore, are
That's
you?
correct. I'm not doing it anymore.
What are you doing? What's up in your life?
Well, for the month of November, I'm going to be doing a play for the first time in my life, yeah. In Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio. And then in December, I'm in Dallas.
Is that a serious play, a musical? What is it?
It's a comedy by Jack Sharkey called Here Lies Jeremy Troy.
Oh, well, good luck to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. I did a pilot for a game show.
Somebody told me that. I said, that's all we need is another game show host. But you'd be a great one. You're wonderful. Just stay away from Bullseye. All right, now, you're a player, okay? Let's see how well you do, because you're one game behind in this match. As we get on to our game, you know, you accumulate money by correctly answering questions. The first player to bank $2,000 or more wins the game. The first player to win 2 out of 3 games wins the match, goes on to play the bonus game. Now, so far, F. Lee has won the first game, and now it'll be Patrick's turn to choose a category. You're in control of this game, Patrick, so let's spin the information, and we'll cover it up. Patrick Wayne for the John Wayne Cancer Clinic. Is that correct?
That is correct.
All the money going there for a fine charity. Let's see if you can make a bunch more. Hit it when you're ready, Patrick, and good luck. Classical music, a category at $100 a question. Jumbled words at $200, and that's a visual. And it's a contract of 3. Now, I'll tell you that jumbled words is a visual, and it will not be multiple choice, so maybe that'll influence your decision. Which do you choose?
I'm going to go for jumbled words.
Jumbled words it'll be. The contract is worth $600. You must answer 3 questions. And this one, I'll ask you both to turn around and take a look at our screen and look at some jumbled words. This is your first jumbled word, Patrick. Unscramble the letters to reveal the name of something that is useless when it has a hole. Sorry, time's up. Lee, do you know?
Pocket.
Pocket is right, and F. Lee Bailey's on his way again. It's so easy when you know, isn't it? All right, you have 2 to go, Lee. Here's your next one in jumbled words. Let's take a look at this next slide. Unscramble the letters to reveal something you attempt to keep from your door.
Wolves.
Wolves is right, and you have 2 down, 1 to go. One more question, and you complete the contract. Let's take a look at the next jumbled word. Unscramble the letters to reveal the name of a European country.
Poland.
Poland is right, and you've completed the contract. All right, Lee, you have $600 in the pot. Do you want to leave it there and play on, or would you like to bank it for your charity and the control will go over to Patrick?
We'll bank it and give Patrick a choice.
All right, the money goes over to you. Actually, it goes to your charity. Control goes to Patrick Wayne, and we'll see how he does when we come back in just a moment. Celebrity Bullseye, F. Lee Bailey with $600 in the bank and a whole lot more in the pocket for his charity, but control is Patrick's. Patrick Wayne, you have a chance now to select a category, so we'll spin the information, cover it up when you're ready, hit that button. Let's see if you get one you really like.
Gee, I hope it's jumbled words.
Oh, yeah, you did so great. Television comedy. There's a hot one. $300. Jumbled words. You wanted that. $300, and the contract is $3. I'm hesitant to ask, Patrick, which one will it be?
I'm going to try a television comedy.
I had a hunch you might go that way. All right, this is worth $900. 3 questions. Let's see if you can do it. Here's the first one. On the series The Brady Bunch, this actor played a widower with 3 sons who marries a widow with 3 daughters. Was he Robert Reed, Robert Young, or Tom Bosley?
Robert Reed.
Robert Reed is right. Now you got it. You sure you don't want jumbled words? Huh? Okay. 2 more to go in this contract. Eddie Albert and Ava Gabor starred in the sitcom Green Acres as a wealthy city couple who purchased a broken-down farm in a hick town. Was this town Doodlesburg, Hooterville, or Potterstown?
Potterstown.
Ooh, not correct. I'm sorry. Patrick, control goes over to you, Lee. Lee, was it Doodlesburg or Hooterville?
Hooterville.
You got it. Hooterville. How did you know that? All right. One more, and you've completed another contract, Lee. Television comedy. Hooterville. Here's the next one. In a popular television series, Get Smart, Don Adams played Maxwell Smart, Secret Agent 86. Who played his lovely partner, Agent 99? Was it Barbara Eden, Barbara Feldon, or Barbara Bach?
Barbara Feldon.
Barbara Feldon is right. You've completed the contract. All right, Lee, again, dispose of $900 in that pot. You can leave it in there, keep control, or you can bank it, goes to the charity, and control goes back to Patrick.
Bank it.
Bank it. Away it goes. Over to the charity. Control goes over to you, Patrick. Oh, jumbled words, Patrick. Here we go.
Oh, jumbled words. Here
You'll
we go.
spin it again. Let's see what you get this time. Good luck.
Good time?
It's the button, and classical music, $300 a question. About physics, $200 a question. Oh, easy one. Oh, and a bullseye. All right, Patrick. Now, the bullseye means you can go on as long as you want, or you can stop after 1 question.
Okay.
But first, choose a category.
I'm going to try about physics.
About physics, it'll be $200 a question. If you answer 10, you win the game.
Okay.
Here's the first one. These rays are often called black light. The sun is a strong natural source of these rays, but they can be artificially produced by several types of lamps. Are they ultraviolet, infrared, or fluorescent?
Ultraviolet.
You're right. Ultraviolet, you're on your way. All right, do you want to end the contract or go on to another question?
I want to spin the thing around and go for another
All right,
category.
we end the contract. Contract is over, but you want to leave the money in the pot.
I want to leave
right?
the money in the pot.
All right, that means we'll change the contract for you. We'll spin him again, cover him up, and hit the button. Let's see if you get something you like a little better than science. There's television comedy again, $100 a question. Country and Western, $300 a question. And the contract is 4. Which will it be, Patrick?
I'm going to go television comedy for 100.
Okay, the contract is worth $400. 4 questions. Here's the first. Much of the humor in the sitcom Rhoda was derived from the relationship between Rhoda, played by Valerie Harper, and her mother, Ida, played by this actress. Was Ida played by Nancy Walker, Martha Ray, or Beatrice Arthur?
Nancy Walker.
You're right. Nancy Walker. 3 questions left in the contract. Here's the next. In 1967, 1968, and 1969, the pet pig from Green Acres won TV's coveted Patsy Award. Was that pig named Arnold, Aristotle, or Andy?
Arnold.
Arnold is right. You got it. And you have 2 down, 2 to go. 2 more and you'll complete the contract. Actress Cindy Williams played a brewery worker named Shirley Feeney on television's Laverne and Shirley. Who was the actress who played Laverne DeFazio? Was she Pam Dauber, Penny Marshall, or Valerie Harper, excuse me?
It's Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall is right anyway, and 1 to go. Answer this next one and you have completed the contract. The famous insult comic Don Rickles starred in the title role of this popular comedy series about a military drill instructor. Was the series Gomer Pyle USMC, CPO Sharkey, or Sergeant Bilko?
CPO Sharkey.
You completed the contract. You got it. Way to go. All right, Patrick, $600 in the pot. You want to bank it and control goes back to Lee, or you want to leave it in and play on?
I want to leave it in and play on.
You're not going to let it get back to Lee if you can help it. All right, let's spin the information again. Patrick, hit that button when you're ready. Let's see what you get this time, okay? Good luck. Two of a kind that... About physics, $300 a question, and the contract is 2. I'll tell you, 2 of a kind is not a multiple choice. Which do you prefer?
I'll try about physics.
About physics, it'll be contract worth $600. You must answer 2. Here's the first. These rays, which lie just beyond the visible light spectrum, are often called heat rays. Are they called ultraviolet, infrared, or X-rays?
Infrared.
You're right again. 900 in the pot. 1 to go. You complete the contract. It is one of the 3 major particles that make up an atom. Is it the photon, the neuron, or the proton?
Proton.
Proton is right. You've completed another contract. Hey, you're hot. All right, Patrick. Now there's $1,200 in the pot. You can bank it for the John Wayne Cancer Clinic, or you can leave it in there and keep control. What is it going to be? You have to think carefully here.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it in there and keep control.
All right. You're not going to let Lee touch it. Okay.
No,
Let's see if you can...